The best way to adhere is to not give yourself opportunities to not adhere. Sarah here. Okay. We need to get back on track. We've been eating way too much junk. Our portions are out of control. We can't control our sweet tooth cravings. We can't even convince ourselves to eat vegetables anymore. We need a game plan. I whipped out my slow cooker. I'm making a sweet and sour vegetable medley. And notice I'm using the liner, so it's so much easier to clean this up. I used calorie-free pancake syrup, and then I seasoned it with a sweet ginger garlic blend. Looks good, doesn't it? Oh, come on. Who wants to eat plain non-fat Greek yogurt? It tastes gross. Here's how I've sweetened mine up. I added 2 packets of no-calorie sweetener and the strawberry-flavored calorie-free syrup. I've already measured out my portions, so I have my sugar-free, high-protein Greek yogurt ready to go, and it doesn't taste gross anymore. This way my sweet tooth won't feel deprived. What's going on over here? Now, I'm not willing to give up bread, so I have my whole wheat bagel, and I've got a chicken and mushroom medley, and I can slap that into my bagels and make sandwiches. So I have 4 days worth of food ready, and everything's been portioned out. I put the rest of the bagels into the freezer, so that way I won't overconsume bagels. I'm only allowed 1 a day. What's going on over here? I've got 4 days worth of fruit pre-measured. Now let's face it, we all go through those snacky moments. I'm a fan of these because 1 bag is 100 calories and it's a good portion. I bought the full bag of the cheese and caramel popcorn, but if I eat it straight out of the bag, I will literally eat the whole bag in 30 minutes. So what I've done is I've measured 2 cups into each bag, so that way I have my portions set out for each day. So you can see that I follow the 80-20 rule. 80% of what I'm eating is nutrient dense, and the other 20%, as you can see, is at my discretion. These are my fun calories. What really helps me keep my portions under control is the fact that I'm an intermittent faster. So because I consume my food in a narrow eating window, I'm less likely to overconsume. Plus, I find intermittent fasting super convenient. It suits my schedule. I don't have to stop everything I'm doing to eat every couple of hours. I know that I can get my work done when I'm in my fasted state, and then when I'm done my work, I can enjoy my food. I mentioned earlier that I'm an intermittent faster. So I train fasted, I skip breakfast, I prefer to eat in the later afternoon and evening. And let me tell you why. The main reason why I do it is because it really suits my eating personality. I've never been able to stomach breakfast. The other reason why I like to do it is convenience. I don't have to stop and eat all the time or prepare food and carry it with me, and it works with my schedule so well. I also like the fact that it promotes metabolic flexibility, so not only can I burn carbs for fuel, but when I fast, I can tap into my stored fat for fuel. For me, I like that it promotes satiety because I'm eating in a narrower window, so that means my portions at each meal are bigger because there's less time to consume. There are tons of benefits of fasting, so I'm not going to get into them all here, but my point is that I think that everybody has their soulmate diet, and you just got to find what that is for you. I'm also a flexible dieter, so I follow the if it fits your macros regimen, and I do that because it has been sustainable for me. I'm training for performance, not aesthetics, so I am not eating diet calories. I am fueling myself, and I follow the 80-20 rule. I take fish oil, which I store in the fridge, and this provides omega-3 fatty acids, which have an anti-inflammatory effect. And of course, a little preparation is the key to success. And this didn't take me more than 10 minutes. My advice for following the 80-20 rule is to make sure you apply that philosophy when you're grocery shopping. So make sure 80% of the food in your grocery cart is nutrient dense, and then only 20% would be the junky food. The same is true if you open up my fridge and pantry. You will see 80% is nutrient dense, 20% is junk. The best way to adhere is to not give yourself opportunities to not adhere. Here's what's in my fridge right now. The 25 calorie cashew milk. I've got hard boiled eggs, portion controlled guacamole packets, my fish oil, and of course everything I just prepped, and some apples. You'll notice that I've got a good portion of protein in my diet, as well as carbohydrates. I follow a high carb diet because I train for performance.
And that's my fat loss fast system. And it's something I've been able to adhere to since 2012 because you can see it's very sustainable. It's not a pain in the rump for my schedule, and I don't have to deprive myself. So if you enjoyed this video, be sure to let me know by hitting the like button. Leave me your thoughts in the comments below, and subscribe, or else you'll sneeze and a big booger will fly out across the room and land on somebody.